Hey guys, it's Allie from Little Hill Homestead. I am walking out to our greenhouse and I wanted to bring you guys along, do a little chit chat. Why not, right? So this is our greenhouse. This is Lady Louise. She's right off the edge of the cement in our property. And I figured we'd bring you guys out here and let you check her out. Today's watering day. Let me set you guys down so you're not gonna get dizzy with me. Okay, can you see? Good enough, right? So this is Lady Louise, like I said. The gentleman who gave us all the windows for her, I love him to death. His name is Steve. His mama's name was Louise, and so we decided to name Lady Louise after his mom. So we built Lady Louise, oh gosh, almost a year ago. We built her in January. Didn't matter, rain, cold, freezing weather where you couldn't feel your hands. We worked every free moment we could to get her built so that we had her for the gardening season last year to do our seed starting. Usually, she's full of seed starts and vegetables and stuff like that. Like we have some herbs in here, not much, but most of what's in here is I have a houseplant addiction. I have a ton in my house, and then we usually keep a bunch on our screen porch during the summer. It gets far too cold here for me to leave them out there in the winter. So this year they have taken over the greenhouse. So I figured I'd water and do a little chit chat, tell you about our property while I'm doing that. So I just have a bucket of rainwater down here on the floor. We have a rain catch off the back of Lady Louise, and we try to be as self-sufficient as we can. It's really hard sometimes because we live on 1.2 acres in a neighborhood, and so we do not luckily have an HOA, but 1.2 acres is just enough for us to do everything that we want. We have 8 garden beds. Sorry, reaching above you guys to water. Hopefully it doesn't get you wet. We have 8 garden beds. We grow enough vegetables in our garden each year to make it so that during the summer, we almost have 0 vegetable grocery bill. We're from California originally. We love avocados. We can't grow those here. So there's certain things we still have to buy in the summer, but we try to grow as much of our food as we can. It's important for us to know where everything comes from, which is why we do a lot of our stuff from scratch. So our scratch cooking, I just think that there's so many things that go into food from the grocery store and you don't know what they're doing to your body. So many people have health issues now. It's so simple just to make things from scratch and know exactly what is being put into your body. So that's kind of why we live the lifestyle we live. We had some health issues, and it's helped us kind of heal some of those and be where we don't have to depend on modern day medicine and medications to be able to live our life. So that was the biggest reason why we kind of chose to do this lifestyle. There's things that we want to do. You know, no processed food would be awesome, but ideally that would be awesome. But realistically, I can't do 0 processed food. There's still things, I haven't figured out tortillas. I'm going to continue to try to figure out tortillas, but there's just some things that are still so good from the grocery store. And I do stay home. I have an online business, and I'm of course trying to get this going, but I am home with my adult kids and husband, so I do have time to do cooking in between my artwork and stuff that I sell. So I'm able to do what we do. But okay, got one on the ceiling up here. I almost forgot about. We can't forget about him because he's one of my favorites. This is a rosary plant or a string of hearts. My grandma always had one of these hanging at her house in California. And when I found one out here in Georgia where we live, I got super excited. So it's nice and long, and I'm stepping on it actually. It's nice and long, and it chills in our greenhouse for now. I do have another one, and she put off flowers last year, and those flowers, I planted seeds, and we actually were able to grow string of hearts from those seeds. I'll have to show you another day. We do seed saving as well. Everything that we grow in our garden, of course we had to buy seed packets the first year. That was many years ago. Now we do seed saving. So all of our tomatoes for the next year, squash, peppers. I mean, anything that we can seed save and grow, including our beautiful flower garden. I can't wait for that to come back next year. I'm going to try to make it twice as big. But we seed save. So we let everything dry out, and then we, the dogs always follow me everywhere I go. It's like having toddlers. Yeah, so we seed save. We try to do, like I said, everything as low cost, which allows me to be able to stay home. That's why we do as much as we do, as frugal as we can. But we also, I think there's a challenge behind it that we both really enjoy. My husband and I got married almost 28 years ago. We made, I think, $3,000 the first year we were married when we were 18 years old. I just gave away my age. But we had to be so frugal. Like, I mean, we were one of those couples. So we had a young baby, and we had to go to churches and get food boxes with cans with no labels to be able to feed our family. So we're very, very blessed that we are where we are now. To be honest, there's so many people that get married young like we did that they don't make it, more than a couple of years, because it is really hard. It is not easy. But I love my husband very, very much, and we've made it through so much. We're nothing like what we were when we got married. We're two totally different people, but we do everything together, and so we've grown together to create this life together that we love. And the things that are important to him, his background is in agriculture, mine is in art, and together we've created just kind of a whimsical backyard. All of our homesteads in our backyard, because we do live in a neighborhood. But we've created kind of a whimsical place that we just love to sit on our porch and watch the birds and just be, here at the place that we love that we've built together. Let me show you one thing outside before we go back inside. So all my plants are watered, which they're gonna be thankful for, because we have to run the heater in there at night and it dries them out pretty good. The door I really need to fix. See the beautiful plains over us. So somebody was asking why we call it Little Hill Homestead. Let me show you really quick. Over here in our back corner of our property, so this is our backyard. We back up to a working hayfield. We obviously do not own it, but Farmer Billy does, and we love to watch him do his combine and all that stuff. But the back corner of our property, we used to have a giant jungle gym back here. The neighbor's tree fell on it last year, and we had to take it down, and we actually repurposed that wood to build Lady Louise, our greenhouse. So the windows we got from somebody. All the wood was from our old jungle gym. The only thing we had to pay for was the roof. We had an idea to use old doors for a roof, but they were just far too heavy for us to get up there. So, what I was showing you. Our property, if you stand at the very top corner where I am, it has a slope. The hayfield drains into kind of like a dry creek bed down here. And so the whole thing is on a little hill. So if you look at our house from the front, you have a slope to our driveway. We're like one of the only ones in the neighborhood that live on a hill. And so we thought Little Hill Homestead fit us perfectly. And I also wanted to show you, we live on 1.2, 1.4 acres, something like that. And I wanted to show you the impact you can have. We have our greenhouse down here. We have blueberries, apple trees, peaches. They're kind of going dormant right now for winter, so you can't see much. We have plans to add muscadines and some more nut and fruit trees eventually down there. And then we have a bird sanctuary right here we built. A bunch of bird houses. They have food, water, shelter. So we actually are a wildlife habitat. And then over here we have, my dog's going crazy. He's got the zoomies. Over here we have our 8 vegetable garden beds. Like I said, we grow as much food as we possibly can. We eat as much as we can during the summer. And then whatever we can't, we freeze, or we can to use during the winter to keep our food bill as low as possible. So we have, we grow everything: eggplant, tomatoes, peppers, squash, pumpkins, bok choy, green beans up the wazoo, okra, which is beautiful, and we do a ton of flower beds in here too to bring in the pollinators. So that's our cute little property. We love it. We've been here for 10 years, and we honestly have changed it a ton since we first moved into here to make it as self-sufficient for us, as frugally as possible, because that to us is a big thing, because it allows me to be able to stay home. We are not well off, and we have made a lot of sacrifices to be living the lifestyle that we are. But to us, it was super duper important. And that's kind of the story of our little life. But yeah, we've been married for 28 years and, you know, still going strong. But we love each other very much, and we have built an awesome life together that we hope you look forward to us sharing with you. So keep watching for more videos. And like I've said in other videos, I hope God blesses you with an amazing rest of your day.